Now guys, there is no coincidence that children are in the alpha wave state, and by the time they're adults, they are no longer in the alpha waves. They are now living their lives in the beta waves. There is no coincidence, guys. If you investigate what went on between those times, between the child's life and as it grew into an adult, if you research or investigate what went on during that time, you will see a key factor in how humans are being forced into becoming beta wave dominant. Ladies and gentlemen, school is not what you think it is. School is one of the systems used to teach humans how to use their eyes improperly. And I will say this, guys, school did not come from a benevolent source. It did not come from a place that had the empowerment of all human beings in mind. School came from a place that had ulterior motives like world domination and the overall crippling of human beings, you know. Out of all the stress that can possibly affect the eyes, the most powerful stress that truly affects the eyes is schoolwork, guys. As you already know, beta waves is the brainwave of stress. They use stress to keep us in beta waves, and we gotta realize that how our eyes come into this picture, this is what they do, guys. Somebody's field of vision. The way that it works is this, guys. They create a split in our field of vision. They create a split just like that, a split in our field of vision. The vision that we use to be aware of our environment, that vision is manufactured by the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is based on the peripheral vision. And I would like everybody to know now, our conscious minds, our egos, are all coming from our central vision. That vision we use to extract detail from things, our conscious minds literally come from that vision. Anytime you actively use your eyes, let's say to read, you have to over exude your central vision. The human eyes are literally designed to look into the distance, to make use of both your peripherals and your central vision when it's looking at things. And school is basically designed for the human body not to see the world in this manner. Instead of looking into the distance, instead of perceiving overall everything, school is forcing people to look and to read and to force an unnatural type of vision. And that alone gives your body stress. The fact that your conscious mind is being called into action, your body thinks this is a time of stress. Besides school forcing humans to use their eyes improperly, there is also another contributing factor that contributes to humans becoming beta wave dominant. And we need to realize that the way that the mind operates, any type of mental effort, any type of formulation, calculation, any type of problem solving, planning, any type of logical thinking automatically replaces all your alpha waves. Anytime you use your mind and you require some type of mental effort, ladies and gentlemen, you are no longer stimulating your subconscious mind. You are instead in your conscious mind, and beta waves is what's dominating the brain at that specific moment. Okay? School is designed to force children to think, to use their minds improperly, and the way they do it is by giving children tasks, okay, different tasks that require mental effort. Guys, so not only does school tamper with the minds of children, okay, they also teach children how to use their bodies improperly. And we need to realize that the way the subconscious mind moves the body is entirely different from how the conscious mind moves the body. If you observe animals, plants, all living things, they are operating from the subconscious reality. And the thing that distinguishes most animals from humans is that animals coordinate their body movements holistically. If an animal is to do any type of movement, they move their whole body in the process. They move their whole body as if it's one dynamic unit. But humans, on the other hand, do not move our bodies as one unit. Instead, we use our different body parts separately, okay? And we need to realize that that is how the conscious mind moves the body. Instead of moving the body as a whole piece, the conscious mind moves one body part at a time. Now, guys, if you really investigate school, how are children moving? Well, they sit them down and they write with their right hand. Okay? And if they're left-handed, then they will write with their left hand. But all I want y'all to know is, writing with your right hand and only using your right hand, you are literally programming your body to be in the conscious mind, okay? That's we need to see, guys. I know this sounds crazy. I know this sounds bizarre, but this is the truth. School, it did not come from a place that had the well-being of humans in heart. School came from aliens, and it was designed to cripple humans, to destroy them spiritually and physically. And everything that goes on in schools is the direct operation of mind control. By the time a student graduates from school, they are no longer capable of approaching life naturally. Instead of them to see the big picture, instead of them to see the divinity in all things, they're going around life trying to solve problems that don't exist. They're going around life looking at things and labeling everything they see. That's the tree I learned about in school today. That's a dog. That's a sheep. That's a moon. You see what I'm talking about? Not only that, we learn to use our bodies improperly. We now become right-handed. You know, we become one side dominant. And all these things reinforce the split that these aliens are trying to create within our bodies. They're literally trying to make sure that we become beta wave dominant. And one of the only ways for a human to become beta wave dominant, you literally have to create a split between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. I don't want this video to focus on school. Just to sum it up, guys, they will teach us to see the world improperly. They will force children, they will give children the wrong outlook on life, because they went through years of being taught that you have to solve problems. They went through years of a teacher giving them labels for their world. Okay, that's a tree, that's a dog, that's an owl. This is how you write owl, OWL. All types of left brain activities. All these things that they teach in school does not create a holistic brain. Instead, school creates a split in the human's brain, and it overstimulates one side of the brain and it starves the other side of the brain. Now, friends, it really isn't just school that is contributing to the destruction of the human eye. We must realize all these aliens they want to keep us away from natural light. And two, anytime we use our eyes, they want us to be in central vision so that our conscious minds is what's dominant in our minds instead of our subconscious minds, you know. So some other ways that they reinforce this agenda, like I already said, guys, we have been studied. A lot of things that are out right now is out in order to help these aliens in their agenda. And some of the things that are in our reality that is doing the same thing school does, guys, television. Not only TVs, guys, but any type of artificial screen is teaching children right now how to live. There are parents that are not in their children's lives because of their jobs or whatever. So their children have to get all the information from the world from the TV. So the TV is now a form of a teacher for most human beings. Same way school is designed to give children perceptions and all types of thinking patterns that will separate them from reality and so forth. Television is doing exactly the same thing. Things such as the news, talk shows, reality TV, all these things are programming. They're literally perceptions, beliefs, opinions, all of the creations that egos, all of the things that egos do is blatantly in TV. And all they use TV for, they're trying to program a certain type of ego within you. They want you to have particular kinds of beliefs about reality. They want you to see the world in these sort of ways. So one of the easiest ways to give humans these ego-based informations, perceptional informations, they just put it in TV and have you look